Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Don't ask me why I spent. I thought it was cute, so I did it. Today we are doing a New Year's Eve get ready with me, and of course today's New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope you have a happy New Year. I wish y'all nothing but blessings, prosperity, wealth, health, and all that good stuff for the New Year. I have to start the New Year with a sleigh, so that's really what it's about to give in this video. I'm in the ghetto. That was ghetto as fuck. I can't believe I caught that on camera. Anyway, so yeah, that's what it's giving for this video. So I'm about to do my hair. I washed and conditioned my PDC wig that I did for my birthday. PDC is Paris Dale Collection. That's my hair company where we got quality luxury wigs, bundles, all that good stuff, custom wigs. I'm gonna enter my website right here in the bio just in case y'all want to check it out. Well, not just in case y'all want to check it out. If y'all want good hair, good bundles, fast shipping, click that link, get your hair, slay, tag me, and all that good stuff. I was gonna give regardless. I don't play by y'all, I don't play by my supporters, period. Even if you're viewing, you just like what you see, like, you know. I don't want to make this a long video, so hopefully I can keep this under 30 minutes. I really don't want to take long. I want to talk to y'all, so I'm gonna try to make the hair part a little shorter and really talk to y'all with the makeup tutorial, because y'all been asking me for that long for a makeup tutorial, and I'm like, oh my god. I just peeped the inside of my bonnet matches my robe. Should I invert it? Hold on. Yo, I don't know what I just thought I did. It's a little dirty because I always had it on the blue side, but now it's pink is cute, it's giving Barbie, you know. So anyways, yeah, let's get started with this video on this chit chat. Get ready with me, but let's do this hair first so we can kind of get it out the way and then get to doing everything else. So as y'all can see, I got my PDC wig right here. I had to cut the front because the way the band was put on the wig initially, it was like a little off, and I had to, the lace was rippling and I don't want it to ripple in the front, so I just cut it and customized it a little bit, and boom, we back, right? So this is a 13x6 unit. I know it's a little dark and I can't really see much now, but this is a 13x6 unit, full parting space on the sides. You can literally do whatever. Let me come closer to y'all. You can literally do whatever hairstyle you want and you can body it. So yes, and it was that jet black. Yeah, I already know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. So yeah, y'all, let's get ready. All right, so now that I'm finished the hair, I made me a little drink or whatever with a little bit of sugar on the rim. What am I gonna call this? I'm gonna call it strawberry mango island. That's cute, right? I didn't have a martini glass. I went and looked for one. They didn't have no like real cute ones. I wanted the cute one, so I just took one of my little cute glass cups and just made me a quick little drink. Now I don't want to get too drunk, so I gotta sip every 10 minutes or so. So first things first, I know I'm not the only one. It's so many people. Yo, nobody's going out tonight. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's staying in. They got COVID. Something is going on. Either you in the club or you in the house. Like, I don't know nobody else that's doing nothing else. And like, that's all over the spectrum, all over social media. Everybody's just like, you know. So now I don't feel bad about sipping and, you know. Now I don't feel bad about sipping and getting dressed and just taking pictures to go back to sleep. Well, don't get me wrong. I've been doing it. I've been like, that's my thing. I just get dressed, get cute, take pictures, and don't go nowhere. That's just my thing. But anyways, so we are going to be talking about the things that I feel like I've learned throughout 2020, good and bad. We don't want to make this like one of those super like touchy videos because it just don't give that. It's just, you know, everything not all sad or like, you know, sometimes we learn good things, we learn bad things, we learn, you know, we learn all throughout the year. So we're going to go from January to right now before the ball drops. So let me see how much time I got to get ready. So it's 10:03. I don't see why I shouldn't be ready by 12. I do want to drop my picture by 12, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, even though my wig is pretty much done. But I don't want to like clock in and be like, oh, I'm gonna be done by, because I always want to be done way after that. So I'm just trying to hurry up and see where it goes. So first things first. So we're gonna zoom back in a bit. I like how when it look when it's like zoomed up, because then, you know, y'all can see a little bit more. I look crazy right now, but before I glue down my stocking cap, I don't have time to braid my hair, so I'm just gonna detangle it and I'm gonna relay it down. They just be so noisy over here, like. I'm not gonna be telling you guys everything that I'm using while I'm recording, because I just feel like that's gonna take up so much time. It really is. And like I said, I'm not trying to have y'all here all day, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. So first things first, I feel like in the beginning of the year, it was fresh up out of me getting out of I don't want to say super fresh, because it was fresh enough, but it was still kind of fresh. I was still in a toxic situation, and being that, you know, I work for myself, and I wasn't hanging around my friends like every day, so I had nothing to do but think and work and be on bullshit by choice, of course, if that's what I wanted to do. But hold on, y'all, because I gotta get the shape right, because if I mess up the shape, it ain't gonna be no video, no talking, nothing. Yeah, so I was still kind of dealing with that, and that was something that was like heavy on my mind. Although before that time period, because it was like, it was there from, remember when I told you I had came from Miami and I was like down bad, it was like really bad, and then I had came back to New York and everything was great. Like that was one of my best summers, like best summers. Got my body done, I was on my bullshit, like I was really okay. I was outside, I was having the time of my life, and I just felt like around January, it was just one of those points in my life where I felt like, all right, something I gotta give, because I feel like I keep going through the same things over and over and over again. Like it was so annoying. So I felt like I didn't want to come. I felt like I came into the new year with like negative energy, kind of, and not necessarily directly, because it was masked to not be negative. Like it was a happy moment as far as when the ball dropped, you know, stuff like that. hung with my friends, you know, stuff like that. But the energy was still there, the vibes was still there. It was just negative. And I just felt like, damn, like I'm one of those people where I just feel like if you come in the new year with bad energy or bad vibes, that's just kind of gonna set the tone for how your year goes. And that's me personally. Like, everybody don't gotta think how I think, but that's just me personally, and I feel like I shouldn't do that because literally anything can happen at any given time. We don't necessarily like control everything that goes on in our lives, so it's just like you should never like manifest that. But I just felt like I didn't want to, you know, I guess I expected it to be a whole different way than what it was. But yeah, so it was negative energy, and I just felt like I'm like over it. Like, I'm so over it. I want better for myself. I want to do better for myself. I want to make better decisions. And I didn't want to be that person who, I was that person who always was like giving people advice and did not follow it. Like, I did not follow. I don't even need to conceal these brows, but I guess I'm gonna just do it a little bit. I would give you the best advice and not follow my own. And I could literally be like sad, crying, one of the above, and be telling you be strong and, you know, all that. So that's what it was really giving. So once it came around that time, I still was, you know, I was just, I guess, getting a feel for everything and trying to see where exactly I was trying to go with it, because I feel like my situation was a little bit tricky. It's not a situation I could have just up and left or just stopped, you know, engaging in. Like, it was so hard. Y'all know how it is when you're dealing with like a toxic friendship or a toxic relationship, family member. Like, you want to just pull away, but sometimes it's not that easy. You can't just be like, all right, I'm out of here. Like, it just don't work like that. So once I realized that that's something that I wanted to do and like seriously pursue it, I was just like, I'm very headstrong. So when I really want something and I'm dedicated and I'm like, you know, all in, I make it happen. So it kind of started, and this may sound so corny, oh my god, so don't call me corny for this, but I feel like it really started when I got my tattoo, because that was like so like outlandish for me. And don't get me wrong, I always wanted to be tatted up, and I know some of y'all like, girl, it's just a tattoo, it's not that serious. But to me it was. First of all, that shit was 6 hours. That's my biggest tattoo, and it just made me feel, I don't know, it's like one of those feelings when you get a new tattoo or you get surgery or you get a piercing or you change your hair color. Like, it was one of those moments for me. So when I got my tattoo, I just felt like, yeah, all my old problems was with the old body, especially after I got my body tattoo. Oh my god, stop playing. Nobody, like, y'all don't know me. Like, yeah, I got a new tattoo, I got a new body. Like, who are you again? Like, do I know you even? Like, what? I was really like, ooh, I was feeling myself. So once I got my tattoo, and I felt like that was a new part of me that, you know, everybody didn't have access to yet. And it was just, you know, something new for me. So I just felt like, all right, so if I could do this. And my father, he was not, like, my father is not a tattoo person. I lived with my father, well, I lived with my father at the time. And my dad, like, I value his opinion. Well, I value his opinion to a certain extent. Like, I always value his opinion, of course, as my parent. But, you know, sometimes you get a little rebellious or you get a little older and you just be like, all right, I hear you, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, the fuck. Once he was just like, I don't like them tattoos. But I was just like, well, I'm grown. So that just, it kind of like made me feel, because all right, let me back up a little bit for y'all. Oh, and I know I said I was gonna do like a New Year's Eve type of tutorial, but I thought about it, and my outfit is so loud that I feel like I don't need to do too much with my eyes. So I'm gonna do my basic makeup routine. I need to hurry up. I need to be ready before the bowl drops. Okay, y'all, let me hurry up. What color do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do the Ada color, or Ada, from the Juvia's Place palette, the Masquerade Mini, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. And I'm gonna just stick with it. That was the start. Oh, that's what I was saying. So basically, my father was, I grew up very strict, so my dad didn't really like allow me to do, why does this look so red? I need it to be brown. He was very strict, and he was strict with me and controlled a good portion of my life up until, I want to say, I moved here, but not necessarily. Once I came back from Miami, it kind of changed the dynamic because I was already living on my own. like, you know, doing my own thing. So it kind of made that if you could get what I'm saying. And I just didn't get a certain amount of freedom, or I always felt like I was gonna get penalized or shunned for the things that I was doing or getting into. So I still like cared about what my father said, and I still didn't get it in my head that, girl, you are literally, how old was I? Like 23 when I moved here. Like, you are 23, like, get over it. You're mad grown, act like it, like, you know, because I depended on my dad for like a lot of stuff. So it was a little hard for me, you know. But then I was like, all right, boom. So February, I caught myself trying to make my old situation work. And I went to Florida, and I stayed in Florida for about, I want to say I stayed in Florida for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So I went to Florida, and I caught myself trying to make my situation work at the time. And it, of course, went in shambles. Like, it did not work out at all. Like, still same situation, still same toxic back and forth arguing. You know how it go. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I feel like I'm taking 2 steps forward to take like 10 steps back. Like, I'm over it. Like, I was so over it. I was over just being the person that I am, as far as being forgiving, or I don't want to say naive, because I was never naive. One thing about me, and I tell people all the time, don't feel bad for me. And I don't like the whole victim thing or people feeling sorry for me. I don't like that, because I'm grown, I know what I'm doing, and I don't need the sympathy. I don't want it. Like, I really don't. That it does nothing for me. Like, literally absolutely nothing. I might mix it with a little bit of, I feel like every time I film a makeup tutorial, I do things that I don't usually do, and it messes up. So I hope I don't mess up, because I never used this palette, and I did not know it was so like pigmented. But anyways, yeah, it didn't work, and I'm just like, all right, so what's next in my life? Like, what am I working towards now? Like, what am I trying to achieve now? So now, once that happened, and if I'm a little bit off topic at certain points, I'm trying to film this to the point, ooh, don't drop on my robe. It did already a little bit. Ugh. I'm trying to not make this video so damn long. But yeah, so once that didn't work out, and I also forgot to mention that I came to Atlanta for the first time this year too. So when I first came to Atlanta, first of all, you hear so many things about Atlanta, and you just think it's just so litty, and you know, all this stuff is going on. But essentially, it's just like every time when you're a visitor, you always gonna assume the best, you're gonna think the best, you know, whatever. Once I realized that this is somewhere, I was like, I could do Atlanta. Like, first of all, the cost of living is way cheaper than New York, and I want something nice like my apartment or better. And this or better in New York is way like double, triple my budget. So I wasn't trying to pay that. And plus, I already live by myself in Miami, so I felt like if I could do it, like if I can do that and be away from my family and be okay, my family and friends, then I can do this too. So it really was nothing for me to like up and go. Plus, I felt like when I moved back to New York from Miami, I kind of set myself back, and everybody was like, no, it's not a setback. Like, we're all so proud of you, because I felt like I was letting everybody down. Everybody was so proud of me that I had so much going on. And you know, I was that family member everybody was bragging about. Oh, she got this, she got businesses, you know. So kind of all the pressure of that weighed on me a bit. And you know, it kind of put me in a weird place. I was just like, I can't, like, if I'm gonna take this time to, you know, go back to my parents' house. And don't get me wrong, I didn't get kicked out or evicted or nothing. My lease was up, and the apartment was a suite. It was a college suite. Like, you know, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to move into Miami, because that's what it was given. Like, at the time, that's what it was time to do. So I felt like it was only right to go back home. And besides the fact of being back with my parents, I was able to be around my friends again. You know, I didn't have no friends in Miami. I was literally by myself all the time. And that could be very, like, depressing. That, like, added to my depression. It was bad. So now, by the time of, like, March, April-ish, I felt like March, April-ish, and I'm just now trying this technique. I've never tried this before, but I see mad people try it, so I want to see what the hype is about. Plus, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use 2 different shades of concealer, but I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. I just do my own. But yeah, so by March, April, I already got it in my mind that I was ready to move out. So I was like, I'm ready to, you know, I just learned that I need to, you know, I'm ready to be on my own again. Like, I'm ready to take the next step, and I had time to, like, you know, stack my bread and get it together, or whatever the case may be, and I was ready. So that's what I did, and I was looking at apartments. I was obsessing about Atlanta, like, yeah, y'all, I was telling everybody, like, yeah, I'm moving in, I'm moving in March, April. You know, me and my dad had came down here. I never even posted the vlog. So when me and my father came, we looked at all the apartments, and just to see, this was in March. So this was another phase of me really going through, and I just felt like I was moving to a new state and not looking behind. That was one of those type of things. They be like, oh, moving to Atlanta don't solve your problems. You know, everybody be saying stuff like that. Shut up, mind your business. I'm doing very well. So don't, you know, don't let nobody discourage you. If you want to move to a new state and you just tired of the old, same old, okay, do what makes you happy. Do what you feel like you need to do for you, because at the end of the day, everybody gonna be living their own life doing them, and when it comes down to it, all you're really gonna have is yourself. And I feel like that's one of those things where it's just like, we getting grown, and you just gotta live for you. You gotta do what's best for you and live for you. And that's what I was going for, because of course I love the fact that I had a great summer when I came back, and you know, I was happy to see my friends and spend time with my friends and just be young and live, you know. But we all still had jobs, we all still got bills, like we all still got responsibilities. So it's like when the fun is all said and done, mind you, me and my friends, we're not the type of friends who link up every day. Like, we don't do that. We link up maybe, we really link up maybe probably once every 2 weeks or so, but sometimes we'll be like, oh, you want to go meet here, you want to go meet there, like it'll be one of those type of situations. So it was just like, all right, what are you gonna do? And I already have my mind set on Atlanta, and I already know, look, when y'all come to Atlanta, y'all got somewhere to stay. Literally, we don't gotta worry about, you know, being in nobody's house, nobody being aggravated about little things. Because, you know, when you live in somebody's house, they, especially with parents, sometimes they can be very annoying and like complain about every little thing. And I think me and all my friends like had those type of experiences, and we was over it. Like, all right, I'm tired of this going on, I'm tired of not being able to do this, or I'm tired of not being able to do that. And I definitely was, because I'm like, I'm mad grown, I want to be able to do certain things in the house, like, you know, but it's not your house. Like, you gotta respect it in a sense, right? I really should have shaved my lip, I'm pissed. But so yeah, that's what that was given. So once me and my father came to see the houses, I mean apartments and everything, just spend some time in Atlanta. We had a great time, by the way, just off the fact that, you know, me and my father, we know how to have fun. Like, aside of everything else that may go on, like, we know how to have fun together. Like, he's the type to go to like the Labor Day parade with me, and not necessarily like, oh, I'm going with my dad. If y'all don't know what that is, that's, look it up. So he's the type to go with me there. And you know, he's really cool. So we wound up having a good time, finding new spots, you know, so on and so forth. So I was like, yo, like, I'm so ready. Like, I feel like I'm really maturing. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm really ready to let go and let God. And ooh, it's coming off very ashy on the camera. It's all right, y'all. It's going to even out. It always looks crazy in the beginning. Just bear with me right now. It comes time to like get ready to start moving, and it was like such a surreal moment for me. It was surreal, but it wasn't a feeling that I never felt before, due to the fact that I already kind of did that when I moved to Miami. Like, oh, pack all my stuff, ship all my boxes, like, you know how it go. But it was like, I'm going to my own shit. This is mine. This is mine. I could walk around naked if I want to. I don't gotta worry about nobody. I don't gotta see nobody. I don't gotta hear nobody. It's just, this is just what's going on. So I was really excited about it. So me and my dad, we packed up all my stuff, which they was fiending. They packed up I packed up all my stuff, and I came to Atlanta. My father drove me 13 hours from New York to Atlanta. I know this is supposed to be a what I learned, but I think it's all going to tie in at the end, because I'm just really speaking about how my 2021 went more so than anything. And I thought that was so sweet. Everybody thought that was like so super sweet that he did that, and I thought that was so sweet too, because I told my father straight up, you talking about driving sweets, I think it said sweets, I'm not driving because I can't drive over 3 hours without getting like mad tired, and it just was not happening for me. Like it just wasn't giving that. So my father, he's a cop, so he does the long drives, and you know, that's his thing. So it wasn't too much for him, and I was like trying to stay up as long as I can because I'm naturally like a concerned person. I'm always concerned about somebody and, you know, stuff like that. So I ain't wanting to get tired. Like driving, that's a long time. We was driving from sundown to sunup. Like it was a journey. I just thought that was so nice of him because he, you know, that was a big thing for me, and I think he was so proud because, you know, once we got settled and got the keys and everything, he was so happy for me. And we took some pictures. I'm gonna insert them, and they went viral. Like the pictures went like viral. Well, my definition viral, of course. And you know, it was an accomplishment. I was very happy, and I felt like this is a step in the right direction, like if that makes sense. I usually don't bake, by the way, but today I just kind of wanted real light and glamish under the eye, and just like kind of like be a calm, natural, soft beat, but glam at the same time, like a mixture. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. The girls that get it, get in. The girls that don't. Boom, back to, you know. So now I get to Atlanta, and I'm just feeling great. Like I'm feeling so independent, and I already felt independent. Let me not say that, because I was always very independent, regardless, all the time, like all the time. And although I was still going through a toxic situation, I just felt like I felt empowered. Like I felt like I had a reason to not engage into toxic activities. Like I really felt like I learned my lesson, and I was okay with that. Like I was very much okay with that. So now I'm here, I'm talking to everybody like, yes y'all, you know, I love it here, and whatever the case may be. And all my friends just so happy for me, and I felt like I was back to myself. Like I felt like I was me again. And girl, I just feel like everybody should experience that at least once in their life. Like moving to an apartment, like it don't matter what size, how much it is, it don't matter, whatever. If it's yours, that's the biggest flex ever. Like biggest flex ever. I was enjoying it. Like the first night I slept by myself, I'm gonna keep it a buck. We went to Walmart, I didn't have a bed yet. I had a air mattress that was like oh, I forgot I brought a bronzer. What am I doing? I gotta test the bronzer out. I'm testing a few new products, y'all, so if it don't look exactly like what I'm used to, just know like I'm trying a new product. Once I didn't even really settle in when I first came to Atlanta, because I was still back and forth to New York like all the time. So really the second month that I was here, I was right back into, you know, my, I don't want to say toxic ways, but we decided, like, you know, we're gonna make it work. So we decided to make work and be like an actual, we felt like that actual problem was like, you know, we grown, we in two different places. It's never gonna work. Like, don't do nothing like that. It's never gonna work. So I just felt like, let's make it work. And we was doing good. We had good habits. We was really like, it was nothing like we ever did before. So it was that, like, it was really good. And you know, she just wound up not working out, and it's life, like, you know. But that was my first, that was right in the beginning. And then I was going through so much, like with my body and like everything throughout the last few months. So it was just like, it was a lot. Like it was a lot. I started to become like, I don't want to say, I don't know, because I don't want to say it became anything, because it didn't really stop me from doing anything. But it was like putting a strain, like, you know, on my situation. So, man, so that was going on the few months. And, you know, I don't want to dive too deep into it, but that was my last few months. You know, that was a while. And I learned so much. Like, I learned so much about myself during the relationship. And I appreciate that, because it's like, sometimes when you in a relationship with somebody, you get so lost in, should I care about this? Because I'm gonna cover it. You get so lost in pleasing them or trying to be a good partner. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I felt like I wasn't even fully like ready. Like, I felt like I wasn't ready, and we was both just excited the fact that we could finally try it like the right way. I think that's really what it was. And we just thought we could, you know, do it that way. And, you know, wound up not really working out like that. And when I tell y'all, I learned so much about myself. And oh yeah, so sometimes you get lost in trying to be in such a good partner to your person that you lose yourself. And it's not a good feeling, because it's like you kind of lose sight of everything, especially me, because I felt like I worked so hard to just do my own thing and be Miss Independent and young black woman, young black entrepreneur, black excellence type of situation. And I feel like, I don't want to say I necessarily turned into a housewife, but it kind of gave the vibes, because it's like when you're in a relationship and you grown, like y'all do grown shit, like pay bills, y'all cook for each other, like y'all do real stuff, like it be like real stuff. I don't know why this like demarcation is there, but we're gonna just put that down because I don't like the way that look. Yeah, so I feel like I kind of sped up a lot as far as really explaining to y'all. And before I get into what I've learned at the end of the year, I just really want y'all to understand and know, so you really gotta go through trials and tribulations to really, like, what's the word I'm looking for, like really become your better you. Does that make sense? There was so many times where I felt like I failed and I was never going to exceed past that level. Okay. Nah, but like seriously, all jokes aside, I felt like I wasn't gonna exceed past a certain level. And I definitely did. Like sometimes we could get so discouraged, like, and it's so annoying, because it's just like, all right, now, you ever was so discouraged about something and then it worked out and you just totally forgot you was discouraged about it? You're like, okay. Like, you know, these things, everything happens for a reason. And, you know, we just gotta live through life. Like, life just, I feel like, this is me personally, right? I feel like life is already planned for us as far as God is concerned. If you don't believe in God, as far as your higher power is concerned, I'm not sure y'all religions and stuff, but this is just me over here. I just feel like my life is planned out already and I'm just kind of living it. So I try not to worry myself too much, even though I overthink and I worry all the time. Sometimes I'm conscious enough to realize, like, yo, you do not have everything figured out, and it's okay. Like, you was just happy yesterday, you sad today, you're gonna be happy again tomorrow, and it's just life. It's just the emotions, you know? So I don't know, I feel like this year for me was more of I feel like this year for me was, I want to say a life lesson. I feel like I learned and I've improved a lot, like with myself. Like I can probably say that I have improved so much. Oh my god, wait, hold on y'all. First of all, time out, before I even get to that, me and my friends was talking about how I grew so much over the years, like especially when it comes to men. Oh my god, I've grown so much, like it's not even funny. And I feel like it's a part of growing up, but the things that I have self-control over now and I don't give my energy to and I don't lose sleep over amazes me. Because before I would literally, oh my god, be miserable, like literally so miserable. I feel like on camera my lashes look so dramatic when they like really not. Let me get up close for y'all. This is how the lashes look up close, guys, y'all. So this is how the lashes look up close, in case you were wondering. Not too much, but just enough. But when I move further back, they look so dark. It don't give all that. Relax. First of all, I hate these freaking lip pencils that don't retract. I bought it, but I hate them. Like, I just hate them. Okay, I had to test it out. I ain't want to go crazy and it look crazy, so I was just trying to take my time. But I learned so much, and I'm so like, my habits and the way I handle things and the way I be so unbothered now about like literally anything is amazing. Like literally amazing. We need more pink. This is, it's cool, but I feel like the lip combo could give more, but I don't want to go like too crazy. First of all, it's about to be a New Year's at 12 and it's 10 minutes away. I realized that I'm gonna be done this video once I'm finished. Like I kind of give up. I'm not gonna lie, like I slowed down and I'm gonna still finish it, but I'm gonna finish a little after 12 o'clock. And this is a new lip combo too. I never did this to her, so I just wanted to see what it was giving, and this is what it's giving. So let's move on to this so we can wrap this up. So all in all, it's gonna be so much noise going on in the background. And by the way, y'all, happy New Year's. I hope y'all having a great New Year's. I hope everybody is safe, doing their thing, having fun. Girl, I am at my house chilling. I'm sipping on my little drink or whatever. I'm about to take some pictures and close on the night. I really didn't have plans. And this, it was just kind of a chill. These holidays just been very chill for me. Like, it hasn't been much of a like big thing. So, you know, y'all know how that goes for me. But yeah, so all in all, I just feel like, yes, I've learned so much, but I appreciate 2021. And I cannot believe, I literally cannot believe that we are in 2022. Like, what? When was y'all born? I was born in 97. So of course I don't remember much from the 90s, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, yo, do I want to even do baby hairs? Because I was gonna do like a quick baby hair, or maybe put one layer of glue, because I like the no baby hairs look. Like, it looks very classy. Oh, this is so cute. I can't wait to put on a dress for y'all. Y'all gonna love it. But yeah, so, and this taught me so much. I feel like I took a leap of faith. I feel like I did something that a lot of people was actually scared to do. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think my friends and think, yo, you know, y'all going through this, y'all going through that, move away, start over. Like, not necessarily start over, but like, we grown, you know, you shouldn't think about moving. Well, they was already thinking about moving, but I was telling them, like, yeah, you should move to the A. You know, I just wanted like my own friends out here. And, you know, stuff like that. And I don't know, like, they is so annoying with all these damn fireworks. Like, we get it. We get it. They, look, fireworks, gunshot, same thing. But yeah, my friends, I just be telling them, like, you know, you could do it. But you know, everybody has different situations. Everybody's going through they different things. And not everybody wants to just up and leave their family like me. Well, not up and leave their family. Like, it's not like that. It's just, I felt like I have my own life to live. And I don't know, it's just one of those things. I feel like I also didn't get to experience a lot of things because of I guess because of my situation at home, and my situation being just a kind of strict household, of course, up until a certain age. So I feel like I'm really gaining a certain level of independence, I guess you could say. So I don't know, but it feels good. Like, it feels great. My overall lesson would be to, number one, well, the overall thing that I've learned is to put myself first, always. It's okay to be selfish in a way, and understand that certain things are meant to happen a certain way for a reason. And I never really understood that, especially going through certain things. I'm like, why is this happening to me, and why is that happening to me, and I'm such a good person, you know, the things we say. And it don't matter. You could be the best person in the world. Like, if it's meant to happen to you, then it's gonna happen to you. And that's just what God has planned for you. That's just kind of how it goes, you know. And I try not to stress it, and I don't question him either, even if it's like the most outlandish shit. And I'm just like, this can't be real. Like, why is this happening to me though? Like, me out of all people, like, I'm supposed to be exempt or something. I don't regret anything. I feel super blessed, and sometimes I feel like I lose sight of how blessed I really am, because I'm so lost in the now, like everything that's happening or whatever may be wrong at the moment. But I feel like it's so important to remember that I don't want to say things can be worse, because you don't never want to compare your situation to somebody else's, because everybody's story, everybody's situation is different. Like, you don't never want to be that person and just be comparing your life to someone else's. Like, but why is this, and why, you know. I just feel like your life story is your life story, and what's meant to happen to you is gonna happen to you. And I think we should always be grateful for our blessings. And although it could get hard sometimes, you know, we still human. Like, we're not perfect. We really not perfect. And, you know, we don't got it all figured out. But I just, you know, live life with no regrets, understand everything happens for a reason. And as long as you learn something from every experience you go through, good or bad, I feel like it's worth something. Like if you learned the lesson, and well, I don't want to use that too widely, but y'all get where I'm going with that, you know? This looks so good. This lace looks so damn natural. Like, besides the over bleach knots, don't look there, we about to fix it. But this lace, and I'm not even just saying it because it's mine, because I'm honestly, I was kind of scared to reinstall. And I know I keep talking and stopping and talking about the hair, y'all, but it's to get ready with me. Like, I'm trying to keep up with y'all, but you know, look at this lace, y'all. Like, it makes me not even want to do nothing to it, but it's like I kind of wanted to, you know, I think I missed pre-cutting my lace. I think I'm gonna start doing that again. So I decided to use my Sharpie today because I don't feel like dealing with that messy ink. Not ink, but what you call it, the root cover up. That can be very, very messy sometimes, and I'm not even in the mood to be dealing with that right now. Maybe a little bit for the back. It seems like it's taking me a few strokes to get it right. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. Let me back up so y'all can see the fit. So this is the dress. You can't even fully see like the whole thing, but it has a slit right here. It comes down in the back. Come on, yeah. Period. This is how it looks. I'm about to go take some pictures, and I think I'm gonna actually take some pictures in here because I like my new plant and I'm kind of like obsessing over it. So let me know what y'all think about this video. I feel like I was kind of all over the place, but I hope it did something for y'all. I hope you guys were engaged or able to be engaged, you know, being that I'm just all over the place. And I wish y'all nothing but the best. All 2022, we going up, period. No bad habits. We're leaving all that old stuff in 2021. Like, I know it's always this whole thing where they be like, why you gotta wait until a whole different year? Why you gotta wait till the new year to want to change things? I don't know. It's just a feeling. I don't know. Stick to it, do it. You can do it. Take that leap, take that jump. Understand that there's gonna be ups and downs. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you know, and your life is already planned out. So just live your life like it's your last day, you know? And with that being said, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.
Got a bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down.